One of music's biggest stars faces justice in a New York courthouse. Justin Timberlake, the former boy band singer turned solo pop star, pleading guilty Friday following a June arrest for driving while impaired. Timberlake entered his plea and accepted his sentence in a single appearance in front of a judge in the Hamptons. Michael George is here with the punishment the singer's now facing. Michael, good morning.
Dana, good morning. This plea deal spares Justin Timberlake a misdemeanor conviction and the possibility of jail time. Instead, he ended up with a non-criminal traffic violation. But there are conditions to this deal, and one of them is that he had to make a public safety statement.
I try to hold myself to a very high standard for myself. And this was not that. This was not that.
Justin Timberlake facing the music. The 43-year-old pop star and 10-time Grammy winner gave a court-ordered statement about drinking and driving after pleading guilty to driving while impaired.
What I'd like to say to everyone watching and listening, even if you've had one drink, don't get behind the wheel of a car. There's so many alternatives.
The NSYNC star was arrested back in June when he ran a stop sign in Sag Harbor, New York, shortly after midnight. Police say he refused a breathalyzer, showed signs of intoxication, and failed a sobriety test. Timberlake initially pleaded not guilty. He and his attorney maintain he just had one martini.
Contrary to what was reported, he wasn't drinking other people's drinks or warned in advance not to drive.
Timberlake will also have to pay a fine of $500, and his license is suspended for 90 days. The judge felt the plea deal was too lenient and asked Timberlake to serve 25 hours of community service. Prosecutors said they demanded a public statement in the hopes the superstar could influence young people.
This is a mistake that I made, but I'm hoping that whoever's watching and listening right now can learn from this mistake. I know that I certainly have.
And it seems all this drama hasn't hurt Timberlake's career so far. Billboard reports his world tour is on track to be one of the top 10 tours this year and gross $250 million. So that $500 fine shouldn't be an issue. Jeff?
All right, Michael, thank you very much. We had the story last week of the alleged drunk driver who killed Johnny Gaudreau and his brother. So I think that statement is a good thing for Justin Timberlake to make. And it's a reminder that, there's people who say, I'll be all right. You'll be all right until you won't.
Right, and I think that public statement, exactly what they want it to be, you hope that has an impact. And whether you want to believe it or not, there's got to be some level of embarrassment for him to stand up there and say that. And if that affects somebody who's young, who says, even Justin Timberlake, maybe I should listen to this, that's a good.
Ride apps, that's, a great...
There's no excuse anymore.
A great
it's so much easier.
Alternative. But I think a lot of people are surprised that someone of his stature doesn't have a driver.
Right.
To
all the time.
All the time. We've seen it over and over again with a lot of celebrities. So we'll see.
He has the cash to hire,
Absolutely.
to get an Uber.
Absolutely. Yeah.